the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, they won their last contest, that game against the Hornets at Time Warner Cable Arena, after splitting their first two games of the season. Tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Batum is out there with Laverne. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Peyton in at the point. Now here's Freak. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to Miami.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Laverne. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Laverne's got the opening field goal of the game for the Hornets. Freak with it against Charlotte. He was really on his game. Right side Bosch. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here's Charlotte now. Here's Peyton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Freak after Al Jefferson scored. The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Heat.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Peyton kicks to Lamb. Off target with his three. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And a wide open look for Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 7.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Peyton with the ball, and Bosh picks him up defensively. Screen by Jefferson. Peyton dishes to Lamb. They set the pick. Batum wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup.
Hornets trail by 13. Freak in a 2-guard. Wilkins is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Back to Batum. Here's Lamb. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lamb's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Heat leading by 12. Here's Freak. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow. Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with that.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
And checking out the numbers for Whiteside, he had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. In the corner, Winslow with it. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 12. Batum passes to Bazemore. And Laverne kicks to Lamb. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Freak. He's got 11. And that one's good. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Bazemore kicks to Batum. Pass to Laverne. Charlotte moving it around. Lamb, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
The Heat leading by 10. Here's Freak. Rebounded by Carlisle. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 34 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 8. Bazemore dishes to Batum. Feeds it to Lamb. And stolen by Freak. From deep 3-point range. Hornets with the rebound.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish. You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Down low. And it's spanned in by Whiteside.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And so we wrap up the first half.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Hornets trail by 6. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. Laverne is out there with Jefferson. Then there's Batum. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Payton in at the guard position.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Winslow, the pass to Freak. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Laverne. No good from 11 feet. The Heat leading by 6. Now, Freak. 18 points for him.
Sticking too much.
Knocked away. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Batum, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Freak with it. Now Payton defending. Pass to Buckner. He dishes it to Freak. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Bosch. Kicks it to Freak. The 15-footer. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's now 20 points for Freak.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Jefferson against Whiteside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And it's Freak missing. Hornets trail by 6. And Lamb kicks to Payton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Screen by Jefferson. Off the pick. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bosch, the screen. Whiteside sets the pick for Freak. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Batum kicks to Payton. Here's Jefferson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly.
Forcing. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Wilkins is checked in for Miami. Ricky Rubio comes in for Freak. Carlisle. Both teams making some changes here. 1:33 left to play in the third. Rondo against Payton. The drive by Rondo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And a look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in opponent field goal percentage. 9th in opponent points per game. And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a decent season for them. I mean, they were in the top half of the league.